Hey yo everybody, how are you all doing today, and welcome to another SSX on Tour Let's Play episode. Now this has been a long time coming, shall we say. I'm back to kind of finish my work since you'd probably know this, but for whatever reason I left this Let's Play off almost finished. Like, we're very close to wrapping it up and getting 100% in this game, but I just didn't make another video. I stopped about half a year ago, but now I'm back to finish the job, so all that's left between us and 100% are these final shreds, so let's just get into it. So pretty much everything that's left is to get these 6 legendary shreds. These are the final shreds you unlock in the game. These are unlocked once you beat everything else, and then you have to beat these in a row. Like, you have to beat these in order to unlock the next legendary shred. That's how it works. And then after that, I'm also going to do a bonus video, shall we say. Just for some fun. I've been messing around with some cheats and stuff. Alright. Now, since I haven't played this game in a while, it's going to be interesting to see if I can still play ball, or whether I've pretty much lost my skill. It's interesting. I wouldn't think so. I don't think you probably lose your skill much in this game. But it'll be interesting to see what happens as I get into it a little more. I kind of needed that. Hold on. Apparently I've lost my skill in the form of my ability to grab that rail, so that's a bad start. Okay, it's this, right? This is the best one. And you grab you. That's 13 meters left. Hold on. Hold on. No. There's a rail up here, isn't there? Yeah, I gotta get this. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's the first shred out of the 6 legendary ones. That one's the shortest one by a good bit too. As you can see, you get a hell of a lot of hype from them. Obviously, at this point in the game, you don't really need hype, though, so it's kind of a shame. Would have been nice to have earlier on. Next one's probably my favorite one, just because it's straight up freestyle. So, let's see if we can get some freestyle going. See if I remember how to work that right stick. Ah yeah, there we go. Monster. I've seen a lot of those throughout the Let's Play. It's time for a few more. Interesting to see if I can kind of hold the combo in the same way. Should I go for this? I'll dare. Please don't bite me in the ass, or I could. Did not bite me. All's fine. So, the interesting thing is kind of that since I've left it for so long, I don't know, many of the people who watched the series initially, I don't even know if many of them are still remember that this series exists. But now we're back to finish the job. So if you've been staring at the calendar, hoping one day another episode of this series would come out, boy, do I have a good surprise for you. If this is like Christmas, isn't it? Nah, probably not. But it's your mediocre Christmas present that you get every now and again, isn't it? Pretty much that, but in game video form. In the meantime, I've been playing a lot of SSX free. It's kind of cool that that's out on backwards compatible on the Xbox One now. If you're a fan of SSX 3 or just SSX in general and you have an Xbox One, definitely consider picking it up. They didn't change anything, it's not a full-on remaster or any changes, but at least now you can play the game on a current-gen console. No online either, which kind of sucks. I mean, the original Xbox never had it, but yeah. It would be interesting to have online in this game, but it would just be... It would be weird, since a lot of people would kind of be in slowdown mode at any given second, since, you know, you have the monster trick, so you'd get slowed down every now and again. It'd be interesting if you're doing a race and some guy's doing a monster trick and then you just pass him. It would be a fight over who can win a race whilst doing the fewest monster tricks. Alright, so we gotta get 2 million. Shall we do a full combo? I think so. Almost at 1.7, so we're almost there. Should only be a couple more jumps, really. before we're done, let's try get this. This might be a risky one, but we're alright. Perfecto. I'm pretty confident there aren't any cameras left. I am going to check that off camera. No pun intended. But I think we should be good. I think this is literally all that's left. And then the bonus video where we'll be messing around with some cheats and stuff. So that's going to be a heap of fun. There are some crazy cheats in this game. More so than in SSX 3. And definitely more so than Tricky. So hopefully you will enjoy that. Now what's the next challenge? It's... oh, okay. Yeah, this is the one I do pretty much every time I go to mine the gap, because it's impossible to be full boosting on a rail and not end up on the main rail line eventually. So, let's see if we can get this going. This one just wants you to take the main rail line, basically. That's all it wants. And, as you would know, if you've watched the Let's Play, you would know I do that a fair bit anyways, so... let's rock it! Oh, some guy's getting in my way, huh? Yeah, just because I've taken a hiatus from the mountain doesn't mean I'm not still #1 on the little leaderboard. You know, the Trans World snowboarding thingamabob. So, don't you get all high and mighty. The rails, they are mine. Remember, you gotta let go there. If not, you're in for a bad time. Very much so. I keep forgetting. Circle is not a trick. I gotta remember that. Because if I forget that, that's gonna suck bad. See if I can get this. Yeah, sticking to this is the best. Huh. Actually, that was a bad idea, wasn't it? Alright, cool. We're back on the main rail line. I thought I was gonna be able to land back on the rail, but it turns out that was not gonna happen. Thankfully, managed to save it though. And there we have that shred. As we tumble and fall through the finish line, and we get a very, very flattering still frame at the end. Ah, my character's all sorts of messed up. Alright, so we're knocking them out pretty quickly now, but that's because the short ones are first, so this is the last short one. This is the Ski Patrol one. You know the Ski Patrol. You remember that from the main Let's Play itself, don't you? Now, you can camp this, you can sit around, and you can kind of dodge them. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do full-on race to the bottom. So, well, I am going to knock down a couple of them probably, like that. Perfect. But I'm going to try to get to the bottom, unless I just manage to lose them naturally, I suppose. We shall see. But I'm not going to make an effort to kind of stop and shake them off, at least. Just race, and if I lose them, I lose them. If I don't, I don't. I think that's fair enough. I have missed this game, though. This is the game I kind of... This and Tricky are the SSX games I always come back to when I want a brief break from Bree for a little bit. And I mean, it doesn't happen too often that I want a long break from Bree, but it does happen, so. Can't be interested in the same game forever, right? At least you need some break. I mean, SSX has always been my baby, so I guess you can be interested in it forever, but not actively play it, at least. At least not I. Oh no, not I. Oh, gotta be careful here. Now, we've still got some 4 of them on our tail. Let's see if they can follow through the Ring of Fire, and it's time for the second song reference. I think I made that one in the Let's Play proper though, so it's a bit more lame, but I fell into a burning ring of fire, and the snow cops did not manage to follow. And they died, and so did I, and so did I. Alright. Thankfully it doesn't count when I die on my own volition, if you will. It's only if they knock me down, so don't you try it. I have not got stars right now, so that means I should be good. I think that means you have kind of 2 lives if you don't have any stars. Later, Gator. Let's see if I can outrun him. see. Where are we even going? B and E. Alright, cool. Oh, actually, I'm outrunning them all. I don't want to end this shred yet. Oh. Well, you need some lip balm? Yeah, you would. Alright, well. I guess we are ending it early, huh? Actually, there is one more that's not so long, and it's this one, Count Comba Senior. This one shouldn't take all that long. Ah, the B-side. The B-side win again. The song that was in so many EA games at this time. Where was my combo? Thankfully, it was barely anything. This one was in Most Wanted and a couple other games. It was kind of in all the EA games at this time. So the B-side truly do win again, in the form of having their music in a lot of games at the time. At least they did win in 2005. I mean, it's a very restricted time span to be winning in. I think they would rather be winning forever, but I guess you take what you can get. I don't remember if the game used to get lag spikes as much back when I used to play it. Did it? I need to go back and check that. Because whenever I'm about to hit a surface, like a railing or something, it's lagging surprisingly often. It's getting a brief little spurt of lag, I'm noticing. Weird. Monster Trick, the Wizard. What are my options again? This is the body massage, right? Yeah. And then you have the PT going down. That's the PT, isn't it? Yeah, PT. I thought it was ambulance trip at first, and I was like, oh yeah, no, that's yeah, I know that from other SSX games. No, that's not the monster trick I'm doing. Go on, character. We never did give him a name, so his name is 898LP, which is pretty lame, especially since I'm not even 898 anymore. Oh boy, this is so outdated. Daggy's LP. Oh, easy now. Right, we're almost done. Wrap it up. Don't hit the top of the helicopter. And there you have it. Now then, it is time for the longer shreds. Let's see what they've got in store. Loose Cannon, the no-holds-barred race. Alright. I don't know what's different about this race and any other, except for the fact that there's a Yeti in this one. So, you know, there's that. But besides that, it's pretty much just a normal race against good AI. Now, what is even the good path? It's like this, right? Yeah. I don't know if I have to take the good path to win anymore. I'm not sure. We'll kind of play it by ear, I suppose. We'll see how it's going. If there was such a thing as a collectibles counter in this game, and it wasn't on a per track basis, so that just like in SSX3 I could see collectibles total out of, you know, in that game it'll be 425, in this game it'll be probably considerably less, but if you could do that, I would go for all the little bits of money that are placed around the mountain, but since there's not, I'm leaving that out. It would be a fun challenge to try once, though. It would be interesting. Oh, easy now. There's one up there. Like, I've never gone collectible hunting in this game. It would be interesting to see where they've decided to hide some of these things. Stalls are still really slow in this game. Despite the fact that I have the Mercury City board, you know, the best board, the stalls are still really slow. Those are SSX3 type slow. I'm happy with that because I like my stalling to be slow, so I'm 100% okay with that. I gotta remember, this is the game of rail lines. If you see a rail, it most likely connects to another. It's not really like in other SSX games where if you take the wrong rail line, it can and will punish you for, I don't know, I guess looking ahead, being smart, being unique, ingenious. I don't know what sort of reason that is to punish your player, but here we are. This is that shortcut I had to take to get that one record we were missing. The one that wasn't the super hard one. I practically dedicated an entire hour and a half to. God, I still remember that one. Oh boy. That was the last one I did, wasn't it? Yeah, because the last episode I did was actually to get all the records I was missing, so that makes sense. Records in this game, practically platinum medals and other ones. They're similarly challenging in this game, but that one was a bugged one. It was it's kind of as if you were to have, like, I don't know, let's say, I don't know, if you have, I'm trying to think of a good example where a typo could sneak in, but I really can't. Alright, if instead of having 200,000 for one of the big air tracks in that game, yeah, 1.2 million, like a 1 snuck in there somewhere. That's roughly what we'd be looking at, so you know. Later, Gator. Oh, it didn't even work. That's a shame. How did you... Wow. Wow. I don't know if it was fast, but that was really cool. No, that was not fast, though. I don't need anyone to tell me that, and I also don't need to do my own research into that. I can tell that that was not fast. Trees are obstacles, not boosts. How silly. Does make me wonder if there's a snowboarding game where trees are beneficial now. Good question. I'm gonna go this way just simply because I don't want the game to freeze, because I remember now it used to do that a lot. Oh boy. If I were to redo this Let's Play, I would do it in such a different way to this one. It would be pretty crazy. But I don't think I've changed all that much as a person since then, but I certainly have changed a lot in terms of videos and streams that I do. Heck, back when I started this Let's Play, basically, I did stream, but it was not as often as it was as it is now. That's for certain. That was never gonna work, huh? Give. Yeah. Forget, that's not that viable in this game. If you miss a rail, jumping back onto it's not really the way to go. Just cut your losses and use your ultra insane super boost instead, because you have that. So you know. Alright, the track's this way. Thank you. It's not like there are gigantic arrows pointing me towards the track. Not to mention it's kind of hard to go the wrong way since, you know, you see all of these paths, all of these snowboarding and skiing tracks. I think it's pretty hard to go the wrong way, but I still appreciate the sentiment. Thank you. Oh. My little thank you to that person was interrupted quite rudely by a tree, so. Happens a lot in these games. I was actually considering making this all into the... What? Oh yeah, wrong button. I was considering making these 2 last episodes into one and the same, but I decided not to, since, you know, it's going to be a bonus episode. If it wasn't a bonus episode and it was just a normal one, like if this was the second out of the 2 episodes I'm recording, then yeah, sure. But it's not, so, you know. That's a slow recovery. Right, apparently I can still play ball at least. That's good to know. You don't really lose your skill, I suppose. I was afraid of that for no reason. And one good thing about this game compared to other SSX games is that if you need to scratch your nose or something like that, you can just hold down square with your right thumb and you can do that, since there's no need to tuck in this game. If you're not boosting, you'll need to tuck. If not, your rider will ride loosely like that and you'll be going you'll be going slow as a snail. But if you're boosting, you'll just automatically tuck, which is very nice. Yeah, very much appreciate that. Alright, creeping closer towards the end. Where's this railgun? Not there. Right. Noted if it becomes relevant again, which it should be relevant one more time. Depends on which way I want to go though. Alright, there's the first long one. And we are almost about to wrap up 100%. Oh, you even get a little bit more shreds for that one. Oh! Oh, what? Oh, duh, I'm stupid. That is the last one. I forgot, because when I did my gameplay video of all the legendary shreds, I left the legendary for last. Like, I left this for last, but obviously in this I didn't do that. So, let's go have a look at it. No, not this. This. This is what you get for 100% in this game. Where is it? Lousy t-shirt. I got it. I got 100%, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. It's kind of hard to see due to the bat wings, but yeah. This is all you get for 100%. It's... you feel robbed yet? Wow, I just realized we're very close to $10 million. Well, that took a lot shorter than I was expecting. This is actually going to be a short video. I was expecting this to be similarly long to my little gameplay video, but whatever, I suppose. That is going to wrap it up then, so thank you all very much for watching. It's been great to be able to play some on tour again. I'm gonna be back soon with the next part. I'm going to record them at the same time, so this one's not going to get left behind in the dust. No worries. Alright everybody, thank you also very much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed today's episode. I'll be back soon, and have an absolutely bang up rest of your day. Take care and goodbye.